So, tell us about it.
It's basically his first qualification in medicine. It's a Bachelor of Medicine.
Yeah.
Become a doctor. And then he specialised, he got masters, become an orthopaedic surgeon.
Wow.
He loves his bones, fixing bones. So,
Okay.
He was so passionate about medicine.
Where did he graduate?
In Aurangabad, it's a town in India.
Okay.
So that's where my dad was born and raised. Worked in India for a long time, 25 years, and then he moved over to Oman, and where he worked until he passed away in 2021.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so he passed away because of COVID.
And where was he working? Was he in a hospital?
He was in hospitals. He was working there.
Okay.
And he probably caught the virus on duty.
Did anybody get a chance to see it?
No, well, he was by himself because our family is so scattered, because our family in Bombay, in India, and then in UK. Just trying to get to reach him, just couldn't. And when we did, they said that he's very critical and he needs to be put on a ventilator.
You okay?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Obviously, because of border control, none of us were allowed to travel to see him. Things just took a turn and he never bounced back. And when I was collecting his belongings from his flat, there wasn't a lot. It was his books and his certificates. He was a simple man and, this is like a tangible memory of him, and he signed it. It's just it's so precious, and if there's a way to
make it more
fix
presentable.
it,
absolutely.
So I'd love to frame it.
Yeah, of course.
Because my dad got this qualification in India and then he had to work abroad, it needed a lot of attestation, like stamps and everything, to be valid abroad.
So what do you mean stamps?
So, this is one page, but it's been, pulled apart, you see.
Split through.
Yeah, split through.
It's almost as if the paper's been split in two, they stamp inside.
Yes.
To say he's official to work at a hospital? Is that what it stands
Yes,
for?
work at a hospital.
And the lamination that's on there,
Yes.
do you want that gone?
Oh, I would love it if you can, but I know that the whole job is so big, I wouldn't expect anything.
Oh, hold on. There's another lamination underneath it.
Like a sort of cellophane.
Oh, what's that on there?
That's another layer.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realise there were like 3 layers of plastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you can do, honestly.
To improve it.
To improve it, I would really appreciate it.
Sure, it can be improved.
Well, thank you for bringing this in and telling us about your dad. Hopefully, Louise can do something to it.
Thank you.
This laminated document is quite possibly the worst I've seen in my entire 30-year career. It's got 3 laminations to it. 2 layers of what appears to be a very thin cellophane, one lifting quite nicely, one still very firmly attached, not sure how that one's coming off yet, and then this very thick, crunchy one on the outside. I think the trickiest thing with this will possibly be to remove that final layer. I don't actually know if I'll be able to get it off. It's being held by the lamination material. If it was just paper, it could just tear. There, it's apart. A light box does enable me to see through where I need to infill this loss with some Japanese tissue paper. So I just trace around the edges with a brush with just water on, and then I just pull it apart. It should fit nicely into the hole. It'll make this area really strong and stable. So pitching it in place, and then we use some blotting paper. So just for now, set it to one side and look at the main part of this certificate. I'd like to remove this heavy lamination. The best way is, if possible, to do it with nothing. Heat is tricky because you can drive the adhesive back into the paper and cause more bonding. But we'll see how it goes.